Hi, morning. My name's Kirk and I own lifthot.com, and I am going to share with you guys a little tip into your cleans. A lot of people like to clean like this. Okay, this is what I call the choke yourself out clean or the knock yourself out clean, because instead of actually pulling the bar, you're just basically hitting the bar out and swinging it back in. You can tell a lot of people do this when the elbows are actually at the bottom and not at the top, leading the bar close. So instead of having a bar that goes zoop like that, where it goes kick and pull, they end up having a bar that goes kick and swing and catch. This is a knock yourself out clean. Okay. Versus a clean or a power clean. So you see the difference there. One clean comes like this, the other clean goes like that. Okay? Now, how do you clean properly after the second pull? A lot of people tend to think of the clean as a 1-2 thing. It's not. In my opinion, it's not. You want to make sure that when you clean, you just push the bar together with your shoulders and elbows coming up. So it's like, boom. Okay? That way, not only do you control the movement of the bar better, you don't have a two portion sort of a clean where it goes 1 and 2. It just goes boom and catch. Right? So, here's a few tips. You know how to kick the bar. Okay, you can use your hip extension, quad extension, whatever you want to call it, okay? Ankle extension, anything. I'm not going to go through that intricacy right now in this video. But what you want to do is you want to think about the portion where you're not able to do very well. In this case, keeping the bar close. Pulling close is basically this ensuring that the shoulders, elbows, and wrists move in one straight line and they don't go like this, okay, and in. So what you want to think about is a bunch of cues that you can use, because cues is basically instructions, okay? You can obviously change the instruction if you don't understand what that instruction actually means, okay? So this way you can think about pulling your wrist up like this. You can think about pulling your shoulders up or shrugging. Or if these sort of like muscle cues you don't quite get, you can use an external cue where you think about shoulders having 2 beer cans and you're trying to shove those beer cans up in the ceiling. Or you can think about your head, top of your head, trying to go as straight up as possible, as high as possible in a straight line, not going like that. So straight up and opening up, catch. A bunch of other cues that I've used with pretty good success is to think, instead of kicking, just think to yourself, pulling. As long as you get the result that you want, you get a bar that comes close to you, instead of going out and then back in, it works. It doesn't matter what the cue is. I've even used a cue around your back for people that actually have a massive hyperextension in the back. I tell them to round it. So what in their minds is a round is actually a straight. After they execute it, I give the proper instruction, I explain properly, and I say, it's actually a cue because right now you're doing this. When I say round, you straighten. So make sure that you keep the back straight instead of having it arched or having it rounded. that's the tip I have for you this morning, and I hope that works for some people. And if you have any comments, do put it down below. Share it. Ask your friends, see what you want to know, because I will be going to China in December for 2 weeks. So if you have any questions for the Chinese coaches over there, post them here so that I can actually ask them and hopefully share this information with you in future. Cheers!